afternoon, parents, guardians, family members, and guests. Welcome to Turlock Junior High School's Class of 2020 Virtual Promotion Ceremony. Before we begin our ceremony, I would like to recognize our Executive Cabinet for their continued support. Superintendent Mrs. Dana Trevathan, Assistant Superintendent of Business Services Mr. Barney Gordon, Assistant Superintendent of Educational Services Mrs. Heidi Lawler, Assistant Superintendent of Finance and Accountability Mrs. Marjorie Betancourt, and Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources Mr. David Laddick. I would also like to recognize our school board for their continued support. Turlock Unified School District Board President Mrs. Lori Carlson, Board Clerk Mr. Frank Lima, and board members Mr. Ken Malik, Mr. Anthony Silva, Mr. Jeffrey Cortinas, and Mrs. Mary Jackson, and Mrs. Miranda Shalabi. I'd also like to acknowledge our Turlock Junior High School administration, Associate Principal Mrs. Jeanette Reeves, Associate Principal Mrs. Cynthia Velasquez, and Dean of Students Mrs. Bliss. Finally, I would like to acknowledge and thank our Turlock Junior High faculty, and I would also like to recognize our associate student body who will take part in this virtual promotion. Olivia Walker, Riley Cronk, Faith Delgado, Sterling Smith, John Sylvester, Ava Torres, and Alexa Chavez.
We will begin today's ceremony with student Sterling Smith leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Will everyone please stand and join us in the pledge to our flag and remain standing for our national anthem. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now students from the TJHS Music Department will perform our national anthem.
At this time, I would like to introduce our first student speaker, Olivia Walker.
Good afternoon. My name is Olivia Walker, and I am your 8th grade student body president here at Turlock Junior High School. I would like to take this time to welcome each and every one of you to our virtual 2020 promotion ceremony. It has been an honor to be a Tiger, and even more so to have the opportunity to share the journey we have had and the journey we're about to begin. I know this isn't what we all expected our promotion ceremony would look like, but I hope you think of the positives and think of all the fun memories you have had as a Turlock Tiger. There are 3 key points I would like to talk about during this speech: adversity, empowerment, and breaking limits. First, adversity. What is adversity? Adversity means difficulties and or misfortune. We've all had difficulties in our 7th and 8th grade school years. Maybe you didn't get onto that sports team you wanted, or you didn't understand the material your teacher assigned. Did it stop you dead in your tracks? No, it didn't. In my 7th grade class with Miss Knoll, I personally disliked writing poetry, but I got through it. Since next year's freshman is going to be new to everyone, let's help and inspire each other to push through events even if they're difficult. Next, empowerment. We all know the feeling when you're nervous for a test, game, or presentation, and your friends and family give you encouragement. That is a form of empowerment. They're empowering you to do something with confidence and to your best ability. For me, I felt empowered when my teammates and I would get hyped up before a game. We were empowering each other. In this journey through high school, if it's a new classmate or your best friend, empower them if they're faced with any adversity. Lastly, we have limits. Some have a fear of amusement parks. You see that 205-foot drop on that roller coaster your friends want to go on, and you're like, no way am I going on that. But something inside you says, go for it. In some cases, though, breaking from your shell could result in a good way, especially if you tried a club or sport in the past 2 years that you didn't think you were going to be into but really enjoyed. As incoming freshmen, we're going to make different choices for different reasons. I want you guys, my classmates, to keep an open mind and go beyond your limits because you may pass up a good opportunity. These last 2 months have been a roller coaster. Who would have ever thought this would all happen when we were told we would be coming back April 20th? But we pushed through it. Soon this will be over and we could go somewhat into our normal lives again. We are also soon to be freshmen. Wow, isn't that crazy? But even if we're going to Turlock, Penman, or another school, we're all Tigers and going to the school was a matter of pride. So if you're going to take anything from this speech, it is, when faced with adversity, empower yourself to go beyond the limits. Congratulations, Turlock Junior High School Class of 2020, future graduating Class of 2024. Thank you.
I'd like to introduce our second student speaker, Riley Kronk.
Good morning, Tigers. My name is Riley Kronk, and I'm an 8th grade ASB representative. When faced with adversity, empower yourself to go beyond the limits. This was chosen to be our promotion speech theme a few weeks before the school was closed due to the pandemic. Little did we know how much meaning this statement would hold for us now. To face adversity is to continue through difficulty and misfortune. And for the last 2 months, that is exactly what we all have done. The students might have been taken out of the school, but the school was not taken out of the students. We quickly adapted to learn in a new environment, strengthened our time management skills, and gained new responsibilities. I'm sure we've all felt a roller coaster of emotions these past months, just as I'm sure we have all felt many emotions when we first walked onto this campus 2 years ago. We left our elementary schools as big kids on campus, full of comfort and confidence. We came to Turlock Junior High nervous but excited about our new fresh start. We knew there would be challenges and obstacles to overcome, but we also knew that there would be new experiences, fun times, and friendship. But we didn't know just how quickly our 2 years as Tigers would fly by. Together, we have grown and matured. We have learned to accept challenges and achieve goals. We have reached milestones and created memories together. I know we were hoping some of those memories would be made at our 8th grade promotion, trip, and dance, but together we have been faced with adversity and we are coming out stronger for it. This promotion ceremony might not be the one we had hoped for or envisioned, but just a couple weeks ago, we thought we would have nothing at all. We must take this opportunity to thank our school administrators and staff for going beyond the limits and providing this opportunity of a virtual promotion ceremony and for giving us this last memory of our time here at TJHS. We must also thank our teachers for their continued support and for adapting so quickly to guide us through distance learning. It is because of them and our families and friends that we have learned to face adversity and empower ourselves to go beyond the limits. I am proud of our time here, and I'm proud to be a Tiger. Congratulations to you all, the Turlock Junior High Class of 2020. Thank you.
And now, I'd like to introduce our third student speaker, Faith Delgado.
expectation. A strong belief that something will happen or be the case in the future. This isn't how we expected our end of the year to go. All the things we worked so hard for feel as if they just disappeared. But this is not going to stop us from promoting. This isn't going to stop us from learning. And it's not going to stop us from celebrating this amazing milestone. Why? Because when faced with adversity, we must empower ourselves to go beyond the limits. Empower ourselves to go beyond what we thought we could. Empower ourselves to do what only we can do. We are being faced with the challenge to adapt in these difficult times. We can focus on all the things we're missing, or we can choose to focus on all the things we are doing. We're finding new hobbies, learning new skills, spending more time with family, and discovering new ways to connect. Not only are we adapting, but we're exceeding barriers of what once held us back. If you set your mind to something, you can accomplish it. We are all rising above this challenge. You can take this time to better ourselves and pursue our passions. Creativity lives in all of us, and times like these is when it really shines through. Look at all the things you're doing, not what you could have been doing. We should be proud of all the things we've accomplished this year. We've officially finished middle school. With that comes high school. Whether you're going to Turlock, Pittman, or a completely different school, we all started here. We spent 2 long years together. We've learned from each other's mistakes. We've faced challenges together. We've all grown with the help of each other. We've all been faced with problems, and once we empower ourselves, we can overcome them, on your own or with someone by your side. All it takes is mindset, and if we set our minds for a bright future, we can make our future bright. Every one of us has goals and dreams. As long as you persevere and push through, you can reach them. We did this together, friends at our sides helping us every step of the way, and teachers guiding us on the right path. We'd like to thank all the teachers that helped us get to this point at TJHS. Personally, I'd like to thank the teachers that helped me. Miss Perry, Mr. Yardy, Mr. B, Miss Valderas, Miss Dudley, and Mr. Schulke. So next time adversity comes to knock us down, remember, if you empower ourselves, you can go beyond the limits. Thank you. And now I'd like to present Olivia Walker, ASB President, that will present our class to Mr. Reeds.
Mr. Rees, on behalf of our fellow Turlock Junior High students, we present to you the promoting class of 2020.
Congratulations, 8th grade students. As promoting students of Turlock Junior High School, you are only with us for a short 2-year period of time. Yet it's amazing to see just how much you've grown. While at Turlock Junior High School, our students begin to discover and define themselves. They learn to set goals, and that through hard work and determination, they can achieve those goals. What you've learned in junior high will be your foundation for high school and beyond. I would like to give special recognition to our students that were awarded gold medallions for maintaining a 4.0 GPA during both years. Students that maintained a 3.5 to 4.0 GPA for both years were awarded a gold cord, and students that received a 3.0 to 3.49 were awarded a white cord. Thank you for your hard work and dedication to excellence. Students, as you begin high school next year, I encourage you to become involved in your school's activities, clubs, and programs. Your involvement and engagement will not only benefit you academically, but also benefit your school and your community. The Turlock Junior High staff and administration wish you the best of luck, and that you remember that when faced with adversity, empower yourself to go beyond the limits. Thank you. Our students are now ready to receive their certificates of achievement. Our staff strives to provide multiple opportunities for students to explore a rich variety of topics and interests in order to develop their identity, discover and demonstrate their own competence, and plan for their future. The faculty and administrators expect high-quality work from all students and are committed to helping each student achieve that status. But we all know that our students would not be here today to receive their certificates if it had not been for the patience and encouragement from parents, grandparents, guardians, and friends. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the staff and administration of Turlock Junior High School, I confirm that these students have met the promotion requirements set by the Turlock Unified School District Board of Education. It is with pleasure that I present the 8th grade class of 2020 to our superintendent, Mrs. Dana Trevethan. guardians, and friends, it is my privilege to present the promotion class of 2020 and the graduating class of 2024. Congratulations.
I will remember you. Will you remember me? It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. Had the time of my life. No, I never felt like this before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. I've had the time of my life. No, I never felt like this before. Forever young, I wanna be forever young. Do you really wanna live forever, forever and ever? I will remember you forever young. Will you remember me? I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. And I've had the time of my life. I hope you had the time of your life. I will remember you. Will you remember me? It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. Had the time of my life. No, I never felt like this before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I